I got this McDonald's Happy Meal toy one day. It was this Ronald McDonald that had this pull string at the back, and instead of making some stupid noise, it would read you hours of biased research articles hinting at how it's non-conclusive that McDonald's is detrimental to your health, falsified statistics and everything. I'm Mitch, and this week we'll be talking about haunted objects. This first story is a pretty creepy one, I must admit, and spurned the creation of a YouTube channel dedicated to it. It's a haunted painting called The Anguished Man. This guy, Sean Robinson, claims his grandmother kept this painting in her attic for 25 years before he inherited it. She would explain to him that the painting was evil and that the artist had mixed some of his own blood in with the paint and then committed suicide shortly after its completion. She claimed to hear crying and disembodied voices, as well as witnessing a shadowy man walking through their house. When Sean inherited it, he felt all the same things, plus his wife felt someone stroking her hair. And his son was also pushed down the stairs. At least, that's what he told Child Protective Services when they came around to their house. I've put a link to his channel in the description. The footage features doors slamming in the middle of the night, the painting falling off the wall, and rising smoke that definitely wasn't just his son blazing it in his room and forgetting to put a towel under the door jamb, resulting in him being pushed down the... well, never mind. Here's a comprehensive list of films and their respective haunted objects, because who doesn't like internet lists? Child's Play, a haunted doll. Evil Dead, haunted book. Ringu, haunted videotape. Poltergeist, haunted house. Ghostbusters, haunted giant painting. Oculus, haunted mirror. Deathbed, the bed that eats. A haunted bed. Seriously, check out this movie, it is great. Christine, a haunted 1958 Plymouth Fury. Ghost of Mars, a haunted Mars. Hellraiser, a haunted puzzle box. Fear.com, the haunted internet. Quick, censor everything.
Do you like to watch?
The Refrigerator, it's a haunted 4-slot toaster, what do you think? This poor microphone is haunted by a pasty white pop singer with no talent. Here it is making an escape for it. Do a solo album, microphone. You're much better off on your own. That's the best career choice you've ever made, dog. Oh, he gave it back. There's this little comic about a haunted tunnel that scared the absolute crap out of me at 3:30 in the morning. It's quick, but well worth a look. You might all remember The Conjuring. That movie featuring that creepy Annabelle doll that was mentioned apparently enough times to warrant an awful spin-off of its own. Well, that is actually a real haunted doll, albeit a slightly less creepy looking one. But as the story goes, Donna, a woman in college, was given a regular Raggedy Ann doll by her mother who bought it at a hobby store. Donna and her roommate Angie would notice the doll changing positions at first. Come in and its legs would be crossed, or it was sitting on its side, and eventually they'd come home to find it on the couch where Donna had left it on her bed. The women were rational-minded and searched for explanations as they began to find scrawled notes on parchment paper showing up around the house. A friend of theirs, Lou, who'd always sensed something wrong with the doll, was mentioned in messages.
While Lou is taking a nap, he has a terrifying nightmare.
Annabelle is crawling up his leg, coming at him. He said, and then she gets to the top near my neck and she starts to squeeze my neck like she's trying to strangle me.
I've left a link for you to check out the rest of the story. Now for a quick review of that Annabelle film riding the coattails of The Conjuring. I'm going to pass you along to my guest host, Giant Whoopee Cushion, and he'll let you know his opinion on it. Right, so that's about it for this episode. Thanks again for joining me. I've been Mitch, this has been Creepskates. See you around. We're now accepting submissions of horror flash fiction under 1,500 words that will feature in a horror fiction podcast on the channel periodically. If you're interested in finding out more, there's a link in the description. Alternatively, if you've got a true paranormal story, we're putting together a segment compiling viewer-submitted ghost stories. Follow the link on the screen to an instructional video detailing how to submit your story.